And hello everybody, Dr. Chris Tomshack, CEO of HealthSource, America's chiropractor. One of the most common genre of questions that I get on a day-to-day basis is, hey, how do I take care of myself so I can lead with that and then work with my employees, work with my patients or my customers, but how do I start with myself first to improve upon things? And one of the most important things is obviously, well, let's talk about your hydration. Are you getting enough water? Are you getting enough fluids and so forth? But one of the best things to actually beef up what you're getting out of water is to kind of like switch a good portion of that over to green tea.
Thank you.
Green tea is pretty much an anti-aging beverage, a longevity beverage, a recovery beverage. It's filled with what are called EGCGs, and that's probably the most potent and most beneficial chemical that's in green tea. Green tea has been proven to lower blood glucose, so it's great for diabetics. It's been shown to lower heart disease, lower cholesterol, reduce risk of cancer. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So what's best for green tea? Well, I've got my research tells me that what we're doing here is probably the best with what we know today. And so I love to utilize this little device here, which is basically a pot that you can actually control the temperatures at which this water brews. So I just fill this up routinely throughout the day, just turn it on, and it's like straight out of Europe. But what's important here, when we're talking about green tea, it's just not, this is not one size fits all. You don't want to use like a Keurig or something like that, because it's imperative when you're drinking different teas that you brew it at the right temperature so that you can release those longevity, those anti-aging chemicals correctly without destroying them. Green tea, about 170 degrees. That's where it needs to be. Well, Keurigs and coffee pots, they're brewing it a heck of a lot hotter than that. It's going to kill the stuff, right? So you want it about 170 degrees. Now, when it comes to the actual green tea, what I like is, because the research shows that green matcha tea actually has more EGCGs, and it is the most beneficial and potent form of green tea that's out there. So I just simply get this thing ready, tea bag with some always organic green matcha tea. I like just a little bit of organic stevia, not a ton, just a little bit, because as you know, green tea can be sometimes a little bit bitter. But this particular brand, which happens to be the Republic of Tea, is it's one of my absolute favorites, and so I highly recommend that. So as this thing is just about ready to go. You're gonna pop this in here, let it steep for 3-4 minutes, and you're off and running. Drink 3 to 4 cups of this minimum a day, every day, every day. Get rid of the garbage. Drink green tea, live longer, feel better. Take care.
Ah, it's good stuff.